let's learn about pointers. In C and C++, we are allowed special access to memory, direct access to memory, through special variables known as pointers. So a pointer variable, or just pointer, is a special variable that holds only the memory addresses and not the values. So if you take a look at the code that is highlighted, you will see that we first create a integer variable called number. We assign it a value of 10. In the next line, we are creating a pointer variable called ptr. So when you create a pointer variable, you have to put a star. And in the third line, we are assigning the address of the variable number to the pointer ptr. So ampersand is called the address operator, and using the address operator we are retrieving the address of the variable number and we are assigning it to the pointer ptr. Please note that when we assign an address to the pointer variable, we don't use the star. We use the star only when we create a pointer variable, and also later on when we dereference, which we'll discuss shortly. Note that in order to assign the address of a variable to a pointer, the address must already be in existence. You cannot assign an address that's not been assigned to a variable to a pointer. When we have a pointer in existence, we can actually dereference that pointer, and by dereferencing we mean that we put the star back before the pointer name or identifier. So when you dereference a pointer, you are essentially getting access to the variable whose address was originally placed in that pointer. So if you take a look at the highlighted code, we create a variable called id number, give it a value of 10. Then we create a pointer variable star ptr. Then in the third line, we assign the address of number to pointer ptr, so we don't use a star. Then in the fourth line, we put the star back before pointer. It's called dereferencing the pointer. So when we put the star back before the pointer name after it is in existence, we say we are dereferencing the pointer. When you dereference a pointer, you are basically using it as the variable whose address is in the pointer. So in the fourth line, we assign 20 to pointer. Then we see out number. We try to display the value number, and we see 20. Therefore, you can do everything with a dereference pointer that you can do with the variable whose address was placed in the pointer. A dereference pointer literally acts as a proxy for the variable whose address was originally placed in the pointer. So basically, essentially, a dereference pointer and the variable whose address is in the pointer become essentially one and the same thing.